Get ready for Scourge. Get ready for the Rolling Rebel milestones. I'm showing you what I've been doing with my roster over the past month in Marvel Strike Force. And joining me, as usual, is my brother MobileGamer. And if you're ready for that time of the month, MobileGamer, tell him what to do, my brother.
Let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Woo! Valley Maniacs, what is up? I am ValleyFlyin. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel and the roster review that we do every single month on this channel. If you want more Marvel Strike Force content, make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already done so. But joining me for this video is my brother, MobileGamer. How have you been, my friend? It has been a little while.
I've been well.
I'm glad. How have you been enjoying Marvel Strike Force?
Crucible is pretty good for now. I'm hoping that, I hope it doesn't become repetitious, but for now it seems to be a little bit unpredictable and a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm liking the game mode. I know some people like it more than others, and for me, if they got rid of the bugs, maybe maybe give some notifications when it's going on.
Yeah.
Maybe run it two times a week instead of one. I'd like it a little better, but I like the game mode. Very good rewards versus time that you have to spend to get those rewards, in my opinion. So, and it's fun. It's fun. All right. So I've been playing Marvel Strike Force for a long time. We'll go look at the days in just a little bit. We're 21.5 million collection power. A little bit more than the last time we did this video. No new war MVP, strongest team power, a little bit. And this is the team that I'm using on Arena Offense right now.
Okay.
Primarily, and I look for full Darkhold.
Okay.
Is this what you're using on Arena Offense, or something a little different?
So this is an interesting question about how important is Dormammu, and I guess I'll ask you the question: what is the best that you score like you move up the ranks, you do your 5 attacks, where do you usually end up? And then when you come back and check it the next day, where are you usually at? I'm just curious.
That's a good question, because I normally don't get all the 5 attacks in. So
okay.
I'm usually in the 30s to 20 to 30 range is where I'm ending up. And I usually try to get 3 attacks in, but if I get 5, I'll end up in the top 20. Usually not too far above that.
Okay, so I have Dormammu, and we're on the exact same shard, right?
Same shard.
Yes. So, and I will drop down to 13, and that's about it. Between 1 and 13. So
nice.
Dormammu does make a difference.
Big difference. All right.
Yeah.
I need more chill gear then.
Well, and it's pretty. How do you go about beating it with that team? Well, you stun.
I avoid Dormammu. In the 15 to 30 range, I don't see a lot of Dormammus. Probably inside the top 15, it's probably all Dormammus. So
all right. Well, I mean, you can use that team. You have to get the ability block, and then you have to get the stun. You stun Morgan Le Fay with Agatha turn 1, and then it should be a pretty easy match after that if you can land the stun.
Yeah, that's the problem with this, because this team will work good, but if the ability blocks, the stuns, all those things don't land, this team is blown up. And I used to.
How big is your Morgan Le Fay? Because that probably has something to do with it too.
Let's go with it. Morgan is pretty much maxed as far as what we could do for her right now. Except for that gold star.
You have a 6-star. Oh, so you did very well in the event. You have a 6-star. You did pretty good.
I did okay. We got the 5 stars on her, all the abilities and stuff, tier 16, 4, ISO 8.4. So as maxed as I could get her right now. So almost 200K. So she's okay. The rest of Darkhold not very good.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Yeah, but Dormammu makes a difference, I think, for I don't fall out of the top 15, and I can push to number 1. I don't usually play when it resets, so I usually get knocked out of the top spot or wherever, but that's fine.
Gotcha. Now, what are you using to counter Dormammu? Is it a different type of team, or that exact same team?
Exact same team.
Different. Okay, cool.
So basically, I try to stun with Agatha, the Morgan Le Fay, and then try to kill Dormammu, and then from there, I pretty much just get both Morgan Le Fay and Agatha stunned, and then I just take out Wong, like basic attack Wong and Doctor Strange to death, and then it's over.
All right, I'm curious to see where your collection power is when we go check out your roster, because I'm getting trouble landing some of those stuns with Agatha. I get it sometimes on Wong, but for anybody else, it doesn't really land. So I've been playing for 1563 days right now. And we've taken a look at Morgan Le Fay. Let's go. I'll show you my full dark code right now, so you can see what they are, what I've been building, and yeah, this is where they're at. She's pretty much built. I don't know if we're gonna put too much else into Scarlet Witch, because I don't really use her on offense. I don't use her on defense and arena. I use her outside of anything non-arena with this full team. But
yeah, well, Cosmic Crucible and the Alliance War, right?
Yes, full of these. So that's where they're at right now. I would like a few more stars on him. I've not seen Agatha in the Red Star store.
I don't know if she's there.
I don't think she's there.
I don't think she's there.
I've not heard anybody that have seen it, even though she's supposed to be there on Sunday.
One person told me that they saw her, but I was asking for screenshots.
Did we have a screenshot? That was a
screenshot. So it's like, only one person said that they bought her, and I already have an Agatha. I have a 7 Agatha. But I only have 5
you're adding the stuns.
I've only have 5 yellow though. So no. I have a 5/5 Agatha, but I have 7 red. And so she's not going to show up in my store. So anyways.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's the dark code. That's a current team. Now the future team, the big thing that people are working on is Young Avengers. I don't have them fully built up yet, but this is my main project right now. I did an accident like your Quake. I was like, wait, I want to take them to tier 3, and I put these 2 on her. I was like, no, wrong. No. I wanted 3. I wanted level 3. So I made a little mistake on that one. But other than that, I bought a 6-star for Squirrel Girl. America Chavez is where she's at. I'm working on her now. I just put Echo up to 80. I think the next one I'm going to do is Miss Marvel, but yeah, I want to get these up to level 85, everything before Scourge happens.
I think that's a good idea. I mean, you got A-Force and Young Avengers. We'll see which one's more important. Hard to say.
I'm guessing Young Avengers because of Squirrel Girl and a lot of the other things they do, but yeah, we will see. We will see. There's so much RNG with that A-Force. How are you liking the A-Force right now?
I use them with Doom. I typically pair them with Doom, and I go and I use them on offense against Young Avenger of all things.
I heard they work very well with Doom, but without Doom, what is going on with them?
I don't even know if they're doing anything. To be honest, I mean,
is it just Doom that's doing all the work?
Well, here's the thing. Jessica Jones potentially gives energy to Doom, right?
Okay, that's good.
Nico knocks down all the positive effects into negative effects, so she flips everything, right? And then Spider-Woman has an ability block. So they do what they're supposed to do. Like, like basically Nico goes and flips everything into negatives. Spider-Woman goes with her special and she puts ability block, let's say on Squirrel Girl. JJ goes early, and then Captain Marvel just does some damage, clears the deflects and things like that away, and then you're waiting for Doom to blow up the team. So they do work well with Doom. They set Doom up nicely, specifically Jessica Jones potentially giving Doom the energy to go off turn 1.
And what are you looking at with that team? More punch ups, punch downs, or punch acrosses?
I've never had a problem. I don't have. I mean,
Doom smashes all.
Yeah, well, I feel like my star level. I mean, I think I have them at level 85, but I have similar stars that you have on yours.
Okay.
I have a lot of T4s on them. I think I have all of them on Spider-Woman, and 2 on Nico.
I don't think I did. I did this.
Well, I think some of them are a waste, but I did those right there.
Well, I got a lot of T4s. I'm not sure what to do, so
I don't know if they're worth it or not. I don't know if they're worth it or not.
This is from way before when she was back in the meta.
So I feel like I have like 14s on my team, and then Doom is pretty high. I think he's at 16, and I've gone up against full teal.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Maybe I should take him
full
off of defense and start smashing some Young Avengers. Last team that I wanted to.
Well, you gotta beat up Young Avengers. They're hassles somewhere, but focus on Squirrel Girl. I mean, when you're playing against them, you just blow up Squirrel. I've used it in Cosmic Crucible also, so a lot of people put Young Avengers on defense there.
Yeah, I see them all the time. I'll go over my Crucible defense in just a little bit. All right, Inhumans. Are you building these guys up at all?
Yeah.
For Scourge. For Scourge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I mean, everything is relative, right? We're not necessarily playing against the AI in Scourge. I mean, technically we are, but because it's a leaderboard, right? It is a leaderboard. So like once you've gone through the milestones, you're really competing with everybody else.
Yes.
And I believe that the top scorers are probably going to need all three teams. Like an optimal top scorer is probably going to need all three teams because we're not playing. It's hard to wrap my head around this. We're not really playing against the AI.
You know what you're playing against? You're playing against how much patience to go through bad RNG can you take?
Yes.
If you have a lot of patience, you'll go very high to the leaderboard. If you don't, you're not going to do very good at leaderboards. All right, so that's where the Inhumans are. I haven't started working on them. They'll probably be after A-Force and all the Young Avengers and everything. That's pretty much it. I'm not through Dark Dimension yet, but I do have almost all of the characters ready. We just got into Cosmic today, so this is my Cosmic characters that I just built up. Kestrel, Eternals, and who else did I bring in? Oh, T'Challa and Ravager Stitcher. So.
Oh, I did those. So that's exactly what I did. I did that team exactly.
How long did it take you to get through Cosmic?
Not that long.
All right.
It was all about the Eternals, and it seemed like my Kestrel died off all the time. And actually, Star-Lord T'Challa tended to hang out longer than even Kestrel or Ravager Stitcher. And like when you play, you're gonna notice which characters last the longest, right? And then I ended up deciding that basically Cersei and Icarus were lasting the longest, so I ended up putting Star-Lord T'Challa in between them, just because they were lasting the longest.
Yeah, I think I have Star-Lord T'Challa in between them, and then Stitcher on the end, just because he's strong, and then Kestrel just right there. And then as far as Legendary, I'm not ready yet. So if I get through that quickly, I'm going to be stuck again.
Well, you got Morgan Le Fay. Morgan Le Fay is really good there. So
I got Morgan.
Black Bolt, Jubilee, Omega
I'm
Red.
I'm waiting on this. I need a lot of tech pieces. Not even the uniques, just this stuff. So it's gonna be a while. And then I'm like, all right, do I have better options here that I could do quicker?
I did Phoenix and I was happy with that, but I don't know if you ever at 15 already, right?
I do have her at 15, so that could be an option. I might get her quicker than Shuri, so I might start building up to level 85.
Yeah.
But Phoenix is kind of a double-edged sword, right? Because you want your Phoenix weak, but you want your Dark Phoenix strong, but you may never get your Dark Phoenix in the proper turn order if you're.
I get a lot of use out of Phoenix, believe it or not. So like, right. I use her all the time in war. I mean, I feel like Uncanny X-Men is still like a top 10-ish team, maybe top 15 team. So they're good still.
Now, do you have a problem if your Phoenix is a lot stronger than the rest of your Uncanny X-Men?
It doesn't matter because if they kill, either they kill Phoenix or they don't, right? But they still have to deal with Storm and Cyclops. Like there's really like three parts to the team, right? So it doesn't really matter.
Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to build up to level 85.
Yeah, I
once I get closer. I'm trying to build my Young Avengers. There's so much resources I need.
Yeah, to answer your question though, sometimes Storm does all the heavy lifting on that team now, believe it or not. I mean, she just does with magic, but then if something happens to Storm, it's nice to have Phoenix and Cyclops still there to do, a round of AoE, or if you don't clear everybody with the Storm ult, when she's got all the charges from magic, you still have Cyclops and Phoenix there to clean it up, which sometimes you have to do.
Gotcha. All right. I think I'm gonna work on her as a backup character now. All right, let me show you my Blitz squads. I went through this. I don't know if this is ideal, but I'm not sure if I need it every single team to win. So Axeman, Web Warriors, Symbiotes, Black Order. I still have this combo. This combo still wins at high levels, pretty much guaranteed, with 3 of the Infinity Watch. I used to have Emma, somebody here. Shuri used to be here. Now Shuri, the Wakandans are a full team in again. So I just play Sif here because the Asgardians already split up. And I think all you really need is Omega Red to win in Blitz.
You know who pairs up well with Shuri now if you're not using a full Wakandan team? Because I know some people are using, like, have a very strong Shuri, but they haven't worked on their Wakandans.
Yeah.
Is Shuri now pairs very well with Maria Hill.
Oh.
Because of the deflects. And because now Shuri now gives out deflects outside of raid when a character drops below 50%. So you know how there was always that blob Maria Hill combo with the deflects?
Yeah.
And now you can do it with Shuri Maria Hill. So like if you're doing your Secret Avengers and you want to use Kestrel somewhere else, Shuri can go there and kind of help the team have more sustain.
That's more for when you're playing, or is that will the AI recognize that as a strong combo and give you blitz wins based on that?
It's something. It's Shuri's passive. Shuri's passive, gives deflects out automatically when a character drops below 50%. Before that used to only happen in raids, but then with the rework, now it happens everywhere, and so that synergizes with Maria's passive. So whether the AI controls it or not, I believe that's very good.
Okay. I'm gonna experiment with that. That sounds fun. Full Darkhold and Dark Hunters right here.
Okay.
For Blitz. I've seen people split this team up and do very well in Blitz. I haven't done that yet. They still win. I still got to be very careful with this. This is a team that I just split up recently. She carries the team, doesn't always win though. Cersei, the AI doesn't recognize her in Blitz as like a carry character, so got to be careful with this one. Shang-Chi does the work on this team. This team has good synergy. Gamora, Nebula carry this team. AI still recognizes them strong. Sam and Sharon do very well on this team. Although I gotta say, Sam seems like he's losing a lot of value. He seems to be getting killed a lot more. Are you experiencing that, or is that just me?
I happen to have a 7 red, 16. You know what I mean? And he gets deleted. So like I don't know how that happens, but like I got
almost there. Mine's is almost there, and mine's is getting deleted also.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened to him. Like I remember how much stronger he was than Red Guardian when they came out, and and still now I don't know that it's enough.
I wonder if a lot of that is his kit was so good, and his actual armor was never really good, but we just always thought it was good. I don't know. This is my Axeman, and that is, or not my Axeman, my Uncanny X-Men. This is a little bit of a problem. I haven't been able to build them up yet, so she's gonna be way overpowered if I bring her up for a Dark Dimension.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I would do that, but anyways, yeah.
I don't know. It might be worth it just for Dormammu. It's gonna screw up this team, but getting Dormammu might be that valuable for me if I don't get all those pieces for Shuri. Maria Hill, Fury carry this team. This is a normal one. Icarus carries this. Icarus could carry a team. I put him there because wave 1 don't really work. Cloak and Dagger is a good combo. This team I got to be careful with. I haven't moved Jessica Jones onto A-Force yet. Doc Ock carries this team. Ghost carries the Pimtech. What is his name? Zemo. Zemo carries it. Doom. Kestrel. I used to have Ultron and this team still wins with Kestrel. I'm thinking this is going to work a little better because Ultron had a little more power. So now I'm getting someone that's just very weak that Kestrel can overpower in the AI. Silver Surfer carries this team. This one is not very reliable, not like it used to be with Deathpool. I'm thinking if you have smaller characters here, it'll be a little better, but and I think it's because I moved Stranger just because he didn't have a place and it's working less. So maybe I'll move him out. Brotherhood, they still win. This one, got to be careful. These Young Avengers smash everything in Blitz. Wakanda smash everything in Blitz. I moved her here back when we had that Madeline Pryor event that we were trying to use all of our Marauders. And since she didn't have a Marauder tag, I just moved her up here. And I kept her there because they kept winning. The Asgardians kind of fell off, so I just kind of kept her there.
Okay. She makes every team better, right? I would think.
Yeah. And I don't need her on Marauders because Marauders win anyway. So Fantastic Four. Aim is so bad.
Yeah.
Aim is an auto lose team for me. This team can win sometimes. Psylocke is kind of doesn't have a place.
Yeah.
This team got to be careful with, and I usually use this team and Hydra as an auto lose, and I just put this team together and tested them out. They win at 8.3, but got to be careful. So those are my save squads. Anything else you want to see as far as save squads before we go to my Crucible defense?
Let's look at your Crucible defense. I'm interested in that.
Okay. It's not very strong. I focus more on offense, and it's been pretty good for me. I do want to point out something. Yeah, with this, all right, so this last fight, this person did not win. They had Darkhold on defense, and I lost a few battles because of that, but they didn't have anything to really get around this. I noticed they lost all the battles, and they couldn't beat the Web Warriors on this one.
Yeah, I actually struggled with Web Warriors in my last match, and I lost. I lost by 10 points because of Web Warriors. So Web Warriors on defense seems to be like a. Well, here's the thing. I think most people upgraded their Web Warriors not only for the Doom raids, but also for the Scourge event. Yeah. And you put them on defense, and if nothing else, they take a long time to attack. They're stealing points. They're stealing health. They're taking more turns. They could dodge a lot, they could
dodge a lot.
They could just dodge a lot, or you could just lose. So I feel like it's a no-brainer on defense. If nothing else, it's taking a really good team. Like you can't limp into that. You have to take a good team in there.
Yeah, I usually take Black Order and try to punch down. One thing I noticed though, that collection power bug is present, because I thought I was punching down with Black Order. When I looked at the results, it was a punch up. I'm like, oh, well, that's why I lost.
Yeah, well, you have to look at you have to look at the gear tiers and not even look at the collection power.
I just got lazy. Look at the collection power.
The bug's been going on for 3 weeks. All right, so great teams like there. Okay,
I think this is where you place these two teams. This has been the most problems for me, so I'd do that back to everybody.
Okay.
I had these guys on offense initially, but I wasn't using them. I was getting through everything, so I just placed them on defense. Young Avengers, they're pretty weak, but I placed them on defense. I know how tough it is. I wasn't using Doom.
All right, that's interesting. Doom does have a way of getting slow.
Oh, I didn't even look at the room, so.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I was looking, where do I place him? I don't think he fits on this team. Maybe he fits on this team.
I don't know if it matters or not, but because what happens is Doom, when there's two bots out there, then he gets speed up, and then it converts to trauma and slow. And I've had that happen. I've actually used that team in that room on offense, and because he explodes and he gets all that turn meter, and then it's like the match is over, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, I might switch him. I didn't notice what room he was in. I was just looking at the teams that he fit in. I ended up winning the war, so I mean that last one, as you saw. So yeah, but it's not the most efficient. Wakandans are just annoying. I don't want to really build the rest of them outside of Shuri, so I'm just placing them there, and hopefully it screws somebody up. And New Warriors, Black Bolt, they're just kind of there. So
all right, yeah.
I'm going more offense with my Crucible.
So like what I've had against I see Wakandans there a lot, and what I use there is the Young Avengers without Chavez and Shang-Chi. And Shang-Chi does so much damage because the Wakandans will have like 6 positive effects or something, and he'll just blow them up.
I like that.
Yeah.
Usually in this room, I'm using Darkhold. Like a full Darkhold.
Yeah, a full Darkhold without Doctor Strange, or does it not matter?
I usually the Cosmic doesn't matter.
Okay, you just say I would if you can go in there without Doctor Strange, or I don't know who you put in there, but Doctor Strange is Cosmic. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, he doesn't really take a turn.
You're gonna win. You're gonna win anyway.
He's fine even without taking a turn. The opponent though put Darkhold right here, and that was tough because I forgot about this. I went in with my Eternals arena team, like, oh, my Eternals didn't even take a turn. This is not going well.
Yeah.
So then I had to use full Darkhold, and luckily I got the ability to block off. So if I didn't get the ability to block first, that coin flip, he could have lost all 3 battles. So Darkhold right here is a problem. Full Darkhold right here is a problem. But then you're limiting yourself on offense, so you got to decide what you do. But this Darkhold right here is very hard to beat if you put it in room 5. And that is about it.
Yeah,
That's the new stuff I've done.
It's just Doctor Strange is technically cosmic, so I don't see your Doctor Strange taking a turn.
He doesn't take a turn, but it's all about Morgan and Agatha and Wong, and yeah, they get smashed.
Yeah, and it's more about who are the counters for Darkhold in that room, and you know a lot of the good counters are cosmic.
Yeah.
You know, with like Eternals or something. So, or I guess you could use Weapon X. Darkhold, you really have to use Darkhold, I think. Anyways.
Yeah, that's what I learned. Darkhold, you got to go full Darkhold, and hopefully you win the coin flip, and your Morgan goes before theirs. All right, but that is pretty much it. That is my roster. That is what I've been working on over the past month or so. And we're going to go take a look at yours, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have my save squad set up too well, but we'll take a look at it.
All right, I'm very interested in your arena and your dark cosmic crucible and all that stuff. So we're going to take a look at it. Thank you guys for watching. We will be going to MobileGamer's channel, but if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. It does help the YouTube algorithm, and hit that notification bell so you know as soon as a new video goes up. I will see you guys next time. MobileGamer, ready for that fist bump.
Fist bump out.
Fist bump out. Whoa, yeah.